Zikola Day, the day they gather the three least intelligent people in the city. They make them play a game, and the loser becomes Zikola's sacrifice. But that year, something different happened. Two of the three had escaped, and that's when I remembered the two men I had seen in the desert, the ones running for their lives. And in the middle of all this chaos, I saw her, a woman more beautiful than anyone I had ever seen in my life. She was standing there among the roses, being thrown to honor the crowd. I asked Yaman, "Who is she?" He said, "That's Dr. Aseel, Zikola's chief physician." Then my eyes turned to the stage. A massive man climbed onto the platform, and without mercy, without a second thought, he slaughtered the poor man before us. I turned to Yaman and Ayad, shouting, "How can you do this? In our world, we honor the poor, we care for them, but here, you kill them." Anger boiled inside me. I looked at Ayad and said, "I want to leave Zikola right now." But Yaman shook his head and said, "Impossible, my friend. The gates of Zikola are closed. They won't open again until the same day, next year." Furious, I left them and walked away. I kept walking until I reached a lake. I leaned my back against a tree by the water, and there, exhausted, I fell asleep.
All right, Khaled, thank you. Now let me turn to you, Aseel. What was the very first thing you did when you saw Khaled in Zikola?
The first time I saw Khaled was during the celebration, and I smiled at him. But the very first time I truly met him was the next day. A mother was screaming. Her child had fallen into the lake. Khaled woke up to her cries, and he saved the boy. What surprised me most was that Khaled refused to take intelligence units from the woman in return. I asked him, "How?" "No one in Zikola helps without payment." And he looked at me and said, "Goodness should never have a price." That moment stayed with me. Later, I sat with Khaled and told him about the wars between Zikola and the other lands, including my homeland Bahana. I told him how the armies would march out on Zikola Day and never return for an entire year. And I told him how, 14 years ago, Zikola defeated my country and took many of our people as slaves.